Welcome to a week in the life of a full-time realtor. My name is Adela, and in 2024 I did over $101,230 DCI, and in 2025 I've already more than doubled. So I'm going to bring you along today. I actually am getting back from my workout or my walk, and my husband and I are going to go to a new construction condo and film. It's going to be our second one. We already did one. We did about 5 different videos for it. And today we're gonna go to another one. We're experimenting. It's for our main channel that we basically built together. He is my videographer, my director, helps me edit from time to time. We actually own our brokerage. I'm the broker of record for our company. He is licensed. He doesn't help me too much. He's not crazy about real estate. In fact, he has his own channel, golf channel that he's building. So he's preoccupied with that, but he helps me on the YouTube side. And then if I ever get in a jam, like a showing or inspection, or I've had it where I have like 2 showings at the same time and I need him to go to that one. Do you like it?
We're at it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at this.
This is the bathroom.
Like,
Well, I said, welcome to the W Hotel and Residences, located right here in Pompano Beach, between A1A and Pompano Beach Boulevard. This project is meant to be completed in 2020. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, wait for me to move. The hotel offers 2 options, depending on which one you get. You can either get the 2 queen. Just a nice little lunch at Houston's. We actually recorded 2 videos. It was a lot. We got a lot done. Right, babe?
yeah.
Doing a little workout session today with my husband. A little date workout, getting back to lifting weights. Fun fact, him and I met at a gym almost 20 years ago. Actually, yeah, it'll be 20 years. We met next year, 2026. And as he always loves to say, I checked him in and I checked him out because I worked there and he was a member there. So I walked home because my husband likes extra time at the gym. Right, babe? And he just arrived same time I did. All right, so I'm gonna finish editing the 2 videos. I actually got a lot done. The more and more you record, the more and more you see the edits in your head, the faster and more efficient you get. So in this case, yesterday when we were recording, we were pretty great. So just putting the 2 videos together this morning took me an hour. 2 videos, that's insane, that's the shortest amount. So I actually have to polish them off, export them, get them uploaded to YouTube and schedule them out. Good morning, today is Wednesday. Last night I stayed up till about 11:30 working on my Rate My Agent because I actually have a closing Friday and I've been doing transactions and I'm not getting reviews. I need to get reviews. That's one of the things that my mentor James told me to work on. So of course I have so much on my plate. I just have to time everything and do everything so I'm not overwhelmed. And then today I'm also going to be re-recording because I recorded it yesterday, but I was just blabbing on the famous Enzo versus Mojo dialer. So I'm going to record that for you guys, and then I'm going to do a bunch of follow-ups. And then I have to prepare for my listing appointment that I have tomorrow morning at 8:30. Since I'm in the process of gaining muscle, getting back to weightlifting, oh, it's difficult. Having children, aging, being busy, not being able to focus on health. I'm actually gonna go ahead and make a protein smoothie, and you might just be shocked how I do it. My secret are green peas. If you have ever purchased vegan protein powder, did you know it's green peas? So 1/4 cup is 11 grams of protein. So I take half a cup, that's 22 grams, and I take a coffee grinder. And that's my protein powder, and I put it in a smoothie. I'm doing follow-ups, and I'm about to go live in like 30 minutes or so. And now that I've decided I want to do emails and I want to get my name out there, and realistically expanding and realizing that it's just about people knowing me, branding myself, spreading my name as far as like the Fort Lauderdale realtor. I'm coming up with new systems, how to maximize my conversations. So, because I've always just had this one super simple, like either you fit in the box or you don't. But since I'm already having these conversations and wanting to get emails, and there are some people that don't want to give me an email, or I don't ask for an email, but I had a great conversation and I offer my business card. There's just different things that I can do, although I don't necessarily want to be handing out all these business cards. This is because I'm doing this, I'm realizing I'm testing things, and I realized this is a lot for me to do for every single person that either I talk to or have a great conversation, or maybe I just get an email. And so I'm just trying to think, what is the least expensive option? Obviously getting emails, but I do believe in sending these out for my actual leads. So I'm going to change it. I don't want to be sending out these cards all the time. I think it would be more strategic to befriend them on social medias, send them my YouTube channel so YouTube can start recommending me to them. And then they're like, oh my God, there she is again. Like, texting them my information so I'm in their phone. Just like other things. So I'm literally creating this list. I have 5 different columns. I'm totally brainstorming. And this is just part of my process of trying to figure out what's going to work, what's going to get me results, what's going to be sustainable long-term. But more than anything, I'm probably not going to see results on this for months, as well as me figuring out if it's manageable. So we'll see. It's just part of the business, me building systems, figuring out the best process. And yes, I make cold calls, and that is a bigger piece of my business, and how I do get business and how I've been able to financially be stable. But since I figured, since I want to scale to $1 million a year, there has to be other ways. So here we are. Going to the listing appointment. Yes, I do a lot of footage from the car because I'm constantly in the car. Whether it's showings, inspections, cleanings, because I go meet with a cleaning crew, make sure they don't destroy anything. Never have, but you never know. Right now, I'm actually on my way to the listing appointment, so I'll let you know how it goes afterward. Just finished the listing appointment. They were almost ready to sign right then and there. You guys know me. I don't put pressure on getting signature right away. I go with my gut instinct. I never tell someone, okay, let's just get it over with, because they were kind of like, oh, can we talk? Because I think they just wanted to talk it over in private, make sure. Obviously, they want to put it on the market. They don't want to wait, but they just have a couple little things to discuss, and that's totally fine. I said, not a problem. I live right around the corner. I will be here later this afternoon. And we just started talking about timeline as far as photography and videos and how long everything was going to take. I am headed to a workout date with my husband, because I don't know if you saw when I mentioned the other day, we have our little workout dates now. In addition to lunch dates, you know, we spend so much time, but we do our own thing. He's building out his golf YouTube channel. I'm building out real estate. Hence why he helps me with like YouTube stuff and video stuff. As far as like real estate goes, it's primarily just myself, unless like I need him in a jam or whatever. But it's nice where we can just like be together, intentionally spend quality time with one another. So I'm headed, I'm headed to the gym. I'm actually gonna swing by the little mailbox, just pull over. I don't know about you, but ever since I send out handwritten note cards, I like, you know, your eyes see and your ears hear what your brain is looking for. So I intentionally know where mailboxes are. I'm always like, oh, on the corner, blah, blah, blah. And sometimes I'm like, oh, they updated the mailbox. Or sometimes I've seen it where they remove it or they install one. So I know where those USPS mailboxes are located in my area. The cleaning crew was late today, like an hour, totally set me back. I'm annoyed, but I will let it go because it's out of my control. But more importantly, it's the first time she's ever been late. So I definitely wouldn't hold that against someone. If somebody was constantly late, then of course I couldn't work with them because they just totally make me look bad. But she does a really good job. They cleaned my house. She was late and woo, just drove through lake. They arrived late. I'm starving. I shouldn't say starving. I'm very hungry, so I came to get a protein shake a couple blocks away, heading back. I prefer to be there while they're there, but more importantly, the buyer is coming to do a final walkthrough, and I have the final walkthrough paperwork, and tomorrow morning is the signing, and I'm gonna go and be there in person. Believe it or not, I was not there for the signing when they originally bought it years ago when I helped them buy it. And I just think out of respect, you know, be kind and professional to attend his signing tomorrow, or the seller signing tomorrow in Boca. So I'm gonna go to that tomorrow. I've gotten behind on dropping off these handwritten note cards that I've been working on. Look at this, it's a stack. I'm just about to go live, but on my way, I'm gonna swing by the post office and drop these off before it gets too late. Just ordered, so I actually send magnet business cards, but I usually have to put them together. And Matt, thank you to Matt, he went on Vistaprint and said that he was gonna order them where they make them for you. So I'm kind of excited to see what these look like compared to what I typically do. So let's check it out. Okay, so these are very thin. They're like tissue paper thin. Okay, it's magnet. All right, we'll try it out. I like to test it out, so scratch. No, it's not bad. Okay. What about tearing? I'm definitely not terrible. Ha, terrible, get it. They stretch, okay, they're resilient. I would say if I were to hand this off to someone, I don't know if they would actually know that it's a magnet, because it is fully black on the back. I'm trying to figure out like how to explain the thinness. I guess it's like a sheet of paper, like just put 2 sheets of paper. It's kind of what it looks like. All right, headed to the closing today. I am meeting with a homeowner. The wife is actually doing a notary signing session because she is out of the state and the husband is here, so meeting him, and then the buyer actually had their signing, or actually I think they might be doing their signing as we speak. So let's head over. Yay, it's Friday. It's always nice to have a closing on a Friday. All right, just leaving the building, had a closing, woo woo. And since I am in Boca, I actually like a poke bowl place here right off of Meisner Park. It's kind of in the tail end, so I'm gonna go get some lunch. It is 11:20, but that's fine. I'll just take it to go. And we actually promised our daughter she was going to be getting an iPhone, primarily because her, I don't know, it's just kind of that age. We have really held off on our children having electronics for a very long time. Our son just got a phone last year, and our daughter's getting one this year, and so today's the day where you can pre-order your iPhones. So I'm actually gonna go to the Apple store as well before I get back to the office, do some more work, and then pick up the kids from school. Here we go, I just arrived. It's called Pokey J. That's them. And then look at that really nice Rolls Royce parked right next to me. I have to say, whether it's Fort Lauderdale or Boca or Miami, everybody has Lamborghinis and Aston Martins and Rolls Royce and Bentleys and Maybachs. It's insane. I love my Tesla, what can I say? Hunger hit. I'm charging and having my Pokeball. Gonna go inside and go to the Apple store and look at these new iPhone 17s. Not many of you know, but I have been a member of the Fort Lauderdale Garden Club for a little over 2 years, coming on to my third. And I actually had told my family, I was like, oh, I think after this third year I'm gonna stop because I've gotten really busy and other things have just been happening, and I don't know, I'm just kind of not what I thought it would be, and it's been a lot more than I anticipated. And with heavy heart, and I've been thinking about it for days, I don't think it makes sense for where I want to be. Like Ben Hardy says, you gotta say no, and if you're planning on scaling, it's what you say no to. And unfortunately, it's just one of those things.